What if I told you that most men push women away without even realizing it? They think being extra nice, texting all the time, and constantly proving their worth will make her want them. But in reality, this only kills attraction. Women don't want a man who begs for their attention. They don't want a guy who's always available, always agreeable, or always trying to win them over. Instead, they crave a man who naturally draws them in, without even trying. Have you ever noticed how some guys barely put in any effort, yet women seem to chase them relentlessly? It's not luck, it's not money, it's not even looks. It's because they understand the hidden triggers that make a woman see a man as high value and irreplaceable. When a woman feels this kind of attraction, she will invest in you, think about you constantly, and do whatever it takes to keep you in her life. She won't play games. She won't pull away. Instead, she'll want to be closer to you, prove her worth to you, and chase you instead of the other way around. So what are these hidden triggers? What makes a woman feel so drawn to you that she can't help but want more? Stick around, because I'm about to break it all down for you, step by step. Welcome back to Stoic Aegis, the channel where we focus on helping you master confidence, self-respect, and high-value attraction without games, manipulation, or chasing. If you want to build real connections and attract women in a way that feels natural and effortless, you're in the right place. Now let's be honest, most guys struggle with attraction because they've been taught the wrong things. They believe they need to text more, buy gifts, or constantly prove their worth to make a woman like them. But here's the truth. Women don't chase men who are always available. They chase men who are naturally magnetic, confident, and self-assured. This isn't about being rude, playing hard to get, or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about becoming the kind of man that naturally commands respect, admiration, and deep emotional attraction. When you embody certain key traits, women will want to be close to you, invest in you, and do whatever it takes to keep your attention because they see you as a high-value man. In this video, I'm going to break down proven psychological triggers that make a woman feel genuine desire and emotional connection toward you. When you apply these, you'll stop feeling like you need to convince a woman to like you. Instead, she'll naturally feel drawn to you, respect you more, and want to keep you in her life. So if you're ready to stop chasing and start attracting, make sure to hit that like button and let's dive in. The core principles that make her chase you attraction isn't about luck. It's not about money, looks, or even having the perfect pickup lines. It's about understanding how women think, what they're drawn to, and what naturally makes them want to be around you. Most guys chase women because they believe the more effort they put in, the more she'll like them. But the reality is, women don't chase men who seem desperate for their attention. They chase men who have something valuable to offer, not just in terms of status or success, but in how they make her feel. A woman will do anything to be with you if you trigger certain deep psychological and emotional responses. These aren't tricks or mind games, they're fundamental truths about what makes a man attractive and desirable on a core level. So let's break down the key principles that make a woman invest in you, prioritize you, and chase after your attention. 1. Have a mission bigger than her. One of the biggest turnoffs for a woman is a man who makes her the center of his universe. When a man has no personal direction, no ambitions, and no deeper purpose, he unknowingly puts all his energy into seeking validation from a woman. And the moment she feels like she's your only source of happiness, attraction starts to fade. On the other hand, when a man is driven by a strong sense of purpose, women naturally respect and admire him. They see him as a leader, someone with passions, goals, and a life that is exciting to be a part of. A woman doesn't want to be your purpose, she wants to be inspired by it. She wants to feel like she's lucky to be a part of your journey, not like she's responsible for creating your happiness. So ask yourself, what are you working toward? What excites you outside of relationships? The more you focus on your own growth, passions, and ambitions, the more she'll see you as a man worth chasing. 2. Be unpredictable and keep a sense of mystery. One of the biggest mistakes men make is being too predictable. They text her constantly, always say yes to every plan, and reveal everything about themselves too soon. But here's the reality: mystery fuels attraction. Think about it. When was the last time you were really drawn to something? It was probably because there was something unknown, exciting, or unpredictable about it. The same applies to attraction. If you're always available, always responding immediately, and always telling her every thought in your mind, there's nothing left for her to discover. She already knows how the story ends. Instead, be the kind of man who keeps life interesting, someone who surprises her, keeps her on her toes, and doesn't lay everything out on the table right away. Don't always be available. Let her miss you sometimes. Be full of surprises. Try new experiences, learn new skills, and keep evolving. Let her earn access to your deeper thoughts and emotions. Don't rush to open up completely. Let her peel back the layers over time. Women love the excitement of the unknown. If you become too predictable, she'll start to lose interest. But if she always feels like there's more to learn about you, she'll stay intrigued and invested. 3. Challenge her emotionally in a healthy way. Women don't want a man who agrees with everything they say or constantly seeks approval. They want someone who challenges them in a way that makes them grow and respect you more. This doesn't mean being argumentative or difficult for no reason. It means having your own opinions, values, and standards, and standing by them. If you disagree with something, speak up. Respectfully challenge her perspective instead of just nodding along. Playfully tease her. Light-hearted banter keeps the energy fun and engaging. Hold her to high standards. If she disrespects you, call it out instead of tolerating it. When a woman feels like she can't easily control you or predict every reaction, she will respect you more, and that respect builds deep attraction. 4. Be a source of emotional strength. Attraction isn't just about how you look or what you say. It's about how a woman feels when she's around you. A woman wants a man who makes her feel safe, grounded, and emotionally secure. She doesn't want someone who gets rattled easily, loses his temper, or crumbles under pressure. She wants a man who can handle life with composure. This means staying calm under pressure instead of overreacting. Not being emotionally needy or constantly seeking reassurance. Being the guy who remains steady when things get chaotic. When a woman feels like you can handle life with confidence and strength, she will instinctively want to be around you more. 5. Know when to walk away. One of the most powerful things a man can do is show that he's willing to walk away if his standards aren't met. Most men chase women because they're afraid of losing them. They tolerate bad behavior, disrespect, or emotional games just because they don't want to be alone. But when a man knows his worth and isn't afraid to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve him, women take notice. Why? Because it shows you're not desperate. It shows you have options. It shows that you respect yourself. When you carry yourself with this mindset, a woman will see you as high value because you're demonstrating that you don't need her to complete you. And that's what makes her chase you instead. Final thoughts. If you apply these 5 principles, you'll notice a huge shift in the way women respond to you. They will respect you more. They will invest in earning your attention. They will see you as someone they don't want to lose. The key to attraction isn't about trying harder. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally commands respect, intrigue, and deep emotional desire. So instead of chasing women, focus on building yourself, standing firm in your values, and living a life that excites and fulfills you. When you do this, women won't just notice. You'll become the kind of man they can't help but chase. 4. What happens? When you apply these principles. When you start living by these principles, something incredible happens. You stop chasing, stop overthinking every interaction, and stop feeling the need to impress anyone. Instead, you become the kind of man that naturally attracts attention, respect, and deep admiration. At first, you might notice subtle changes. Maybe a woman who once seemed distant suddenly starts texting you more. Maybe women who never paid much attention to you start laughing at your jokes, standing closer to you, or making excuses to talk to you. But as you fully embrace these principles, the effects become undeniable. Women will start to invest in you. Instead of being the one always trying to prove your worth, you'll notice that women start putting in effort to impress you, to make you notice them, and to get closer to you. You'll stop dealing with flakiness and mixed signals. When a woman truly values a man, she won't play games. She'll be consistent, responsive, and eager to spend time with you. You'll be seen as rare and irreplaceable. Women don't forget a man who makes them feel a deep emotional connection. They won't take you for granted because they know you have options and self-respect. You'll experience real confidence, not the fake, forced kind, but the kind that comes from truly knowing your worth, valuing your own time, and never feeling the need to prove yourself to anyone. The best part? You won't just notice changes in your dating life, you'll notice them in every area of life. Your career, friendships, and even how people treat you in everyday situations will shift, because when you carry yourself with confidence and purpose, the world reacts differently to you. Women aren't attracted to men who chase them. They're drawn to men who live in their power, who move with purpose, and who know exactly who they are. The moment you fully embrace that, you'll realize you never needed to chase anyone, because the right people will always gravitate towards you. If this video resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button, not just to support the channel, but because it tells me that this is the kind of content you want more of. And if you're serious about becoming a high-value man who naturally attracts the right people into his life, subscribe to Stoic Aegis and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Now, here's my challenge for you. Which of these principles do you need to work on the most? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. I personally read every comment and I'd love to hear your thoughts. And remember, true attraction isn't about forcing anything. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally commands respect, admiration, and deep emotional connection. Keep growing, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next video.